Hello, it is 1:30 in the morning and I'm still up. So I thought I would do a spurt box session. Going to do a P-SB7 on an AM scan, and it's set at 300. It's Bluetoothed to a JBL speaker, which is right under the microphone here, and I'm going to put the spurt box behind me. I'm going to spread the transmitter a bit further away from the spurt box itself because it causes a bit of interference. Is there anyone here tonight that wishes to come and speak to me? Because I'd love you to come and talk. My name is Sam. I'm talking to you out of pure and utter respect. If you wish to speak, feel free. The dog is about to start annoying me again. Can you see my dog?
There is me.
Tuttered Spurt there. Do I call you spurts or ghosts? Can you tell me? You are a nuisance. Now leave me alone. I'm talking to my dog. I'm opening communication for you to talk if you wish to. I know it is very hard. I know this is difficult for you. I do try my best.
Go ahead.
But the idea is
I open channels a number of times a week in order for you to talk and let you speak. People say that the P-SB7 is a noisy spurt box. It's not.
we do.
I do appreciate when you do come and talk. It would be nice to hear you speak. That was my dog. My name is Sam.
Well, there we go.
Leave me alone. Please. Set up your own channel.
Yeah, British. Waiting.
Many's here tonight. Many's here to talk. The more opportunities you give the communicators to talk, the better chances you have.
Country.
And of course, many are unsuccessful. Are we going to be successful tonight?
King? Use it.
I'm trying to find out what your world is called. Could you tell me?
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I would know.
What do you call your world? Pins and needles in my hands. Sometimes I get this in a spurt box session and I feel like we may possibly get communication. I don't know what the pins and needles in my hands and my face are all about. Sometimes that happens. I'm getting it in my hands now. Can I call you spirits? There's two eyes burning into the back of my head, and it's not spirits. It's a greedy dog looking for more treats. Come on now, I'm working here. Could you tell me what your name is? Can you give me some sort of an idea who I'm speaking to?
Yeah,
We often ask, where do we go when we die? Could you answer that for me? Where do we go when we die?
And they is
I'm going to start holding up objects to see if I get any interaction at all.
About
What is this I have in my hand? What do I have in my hand?
I mean, does it matter?
here.
Will you go away? It's bedtime now. Bedtime. One more. Now you got the birds talking.
It's
One more. This is a present from the birds. They said one more. Okay? Now leave me alone. Could you tell me what I have in my hand? It's just to confirm that you can see me.
Stand to be up.
I
And,
got something that you might be able to react to. There's a bit of dust on it. What's this? Could you tell me what this is? I know it's an Aston Martin DB something. DB7?
well, there we go. Hey,
Oh, it's a V8. It's a Vantage. S? Vantage S? What's this? What have I got in my hand?
British.
I can't afford a big one, so I have a small one instead.
Run.
What am I holding in my hand? Or can you tell me what colour it is?
To make.
Working on.
Drove.
With drove is appropriate. Unfortunately, I can't drive that one. Oh. What's this? Could you tell me what's this on this key ring? This isn't an advertisement, by the way. Your S-Box is absolutely shit. But it was a nice keyring. Thanks. It's the only thing that worked. Oh yes, and the pen. Nice pen and nice keyring. The S-Box. No. I did order new batteries for it. It didn't make any difference. It's still not working right.
So if you could...
What's this in this keyring? It's a rubber ghost. I'll just check to see if I'm recording, because the other night I had a great spurt box session. Then I looked down and seen I wasn't recording.
But he's
Talking away for about 20 minutes. You know I open communication a lot here and give you opportunities to talk and let your voice be heard. You talk and say what you want to. Because we are listening. What messages you would like us to know?
To do what? No.
Bye.
I don't know if I'm talking to human spirits. Spirits of dead people. Elementals. I have no idea. I have no idea. But if you could tell... If you could tell me, it would be brilliant.
Come on.
I have one serious flaw in that I cannot see you. But this device lets me hear you.
My wife.
Oh,
I can't see you, but I can hear you. And I do appreciate that this is very difficult.
Bro. Drip.
The tongue is out again for another bone, another treat. You can't keep doing this every time I do a spurt box session. It's just not on. One more treat. Because every time you open your mouth it costs me money. Here. Right, do your trick. Do your high five thing and
Blair.
you don't have it. Go on. You've seen the last 3 spurt box session. She was there all the time. Honestly, sometimes I sit here looking at the computer, looking at videos, and she doesn't bother me. Once I go to make a video myself and I open my mouth, she is there. Do you like my dog? Do you like my wee doggy? I'm just going to get a few of these.
Early.
There's a handful of dry fruit here. There is a bowl of dry food available, and she won't eat it. But if I hand it to her one by one, she'll eat them. Eat them up. Can you tell me where you're communicating from? Even though I don't know if you're communicating at all.
Never.
Where are you? The last session I done, my name was called, but I didn't make a song and dance about it. But every time something like that happens, you kind of wonder, was it a pure fluke? Or was it communication? Sometimes it's very hard to call. One of the tricks with this is listen for the normal rhythm. Sometimes those responses is outside that normal rhythm, and the words are kind of stretched and prolonged, if I can explain it in that kind of way. And as somebody says in the comments, sometimes it's made up of two different voices.
Why do
We have to we have to remember that if we are talking to spirits, they don't have a voice box as such, and have to manipulate sound. So in theory, if we are talking to the spirits of dead people, it may not be their actual voice. But everything is a theory.
And then
A lot of this we can only go by people that have done it for a very long time. Yet they can't prove it either, like, you know, it's just... You have these researchers that have been researching for 30 or 40 years and that. I like that, you know, I like those kind of people because, you know, they've been doing it a long time. It's a good resource to go to, but very often a lot of these people that don't go on YouTube, they're not YouTubers. See, the problem with some of the paranormal now is they want to be paranormal investigators, but they want to be successful on YouTube as well. And sometimes YouTube gets in the way. If I wanted to be a successful YouTuber, I would have had fancy intros and outros and call to action every so often. Like, if you like me, if you like, please subscribe, press the notification. That way you won't miss a video. I do these things for me. I just record them so I can look back on them and that. And because it's on YouTube, people can watch. And I have a small community, I appreciate that very much. Don't want to be known as a YouTuber, want to be paranormal investigating is more my priority. Yeah, I'll do a couple other videos on my channel. If I'm out visiting a place and something's interesting, I might video that. I would consider that YouTube work, but
Thank you. Hello.
Spirit box sessions and paranormal, I just raw and in the moment. Have I spoken to a broken radio tonight, or have I spoken to spirits tonight, or whatever you call yourselves? If you can get back to me on that, it would be brilliant. 3 minutes past 2 AM, I'm talking to a broken radio. Or am I? Are you talking to me?
Comment.
I know somebody asked me, how can you do a spirit box session late at night and then just go to bed? You're not scared? No, I'm not really, no. I did do a video answering a question about does spirit box sessions encourage activity in your home. I went through that and talked about it for about 20 minutes. I did answer the person's question, but it was a big long... I wrote a book in the comment section, but I did decide to make a video as well on it, you know. People do ask me questions and that. A lot of people ask paranormal questions, but you're not going to get... Most of the time, if a person is honest, they're not going to give you a straight answer. For a number of reasons around the paranormal. For example, I don't exactly know what I'm doing tonight. I don't know who I'm communicating with, if there is communication here. If they come out with spirits or ghosts, is that information accurate? Do you know? Where do you how do you prove that? And in a lot of cases you can't.
This morning. Arch.
Is there a different world and a different dimension who think we're the ghosts? It's not a stupid question, it does sound funny though. Are they in a different dimension with spirit boxes trying to get us to talk? Does the other side think we're dead? Do you know? You know? Are we stronger as a spiritual being than a physical being? If you get where I'm coming from there. These are the questions. You've asked
help.
I don't know if that was
People.
help or hell. Did you say help? Because if it's hell, we don't deal with those. We don't deal with those areas at 2 o'clock in the morning.
So you should.
Not before bedtime.
Should be.
Giving.
Giving what? Did you say help or hell? I'm sorry I'm asking you to repeat yourself. I know this is very hard. It said help or hell again. Help. How can I help? They could have said help.
Morning.
Good morning.
Ed.
Yeah, that is appropriate. It is 10 past 2. Did he say help or hell? Because I said it twice, the second time again. How can I help? Help often comes. Help often comes up. Help often comes up on a spirit box. And what do you do in that situation? What do you do to help? You ask what can you do to help, and sometimes that doesn't get resolved.
Big. Are.
What, do you want to do the video? Right, I'll go and you do the video, look.
Dog.
Dog is right. The spirits did see you.
Media.
Can you pet the dog? Can you touch the dog's head if you're here? Can you touch the dog's head? I'm looking for a reaction. Can you touch the dog in the head? Can you pet my dog?
Joe Rand.
That.
been
You pet the dog.
Don't do that. No. Bertie Frost. If you
Mr.
I think it said dog. But it could have been mistaken too, so I don't know. Can you see my dog?
A friend of mine didn't watch any.
Down.
Girl's voice. Doll or dog? Could you tell me what your name is?
we
Tired?
American.
I'm tired. I normally cut these to about a half an hour, 20 minutes, but I think I got a few things there, so that's why I'm holding on.
Hmm.
At
Can you see me? If you can see me, can you say I see you?
Go. What you?
Walkies.
Perhaps the
okay.
I think the spirit sees you. I think there's some kid that sees you. You want to play with the dog? It's coming out with a kid's voice, dog and stuff. I think. I don't have any more treats. This is the last one. Gonna do high five for the spirits. That was
Richard's
it.
event.
Hear that whistle?
Up.
You gonna play with the dog? Did you hear that whistle? I was out of rhythm there. Can you see my dog?
Come on.
yes, and prominent.
What?
I still wholly have to go through the last few sessions,
Points of
but I definitely want to be going through this one with a fine-tooth comb. Could you tell me what my name of my dog is? Not the names I sometimes call her. Like, see you next Tuesday. One more. Many bones is that now? There's hardly any flipping left. Rachel, give Phoebe a bag of wee bones. Is it hard or easy to talk tonight?
Anywhere.
There's nothing electronic.
I got.
I don't know what that was.
Should I?
That beep scared the shit out of me. That caught me off guard now.
Do you like to say? Look.
Right, we're going on for 40 minutes. I'm going to stop now. I'm going to turn this off soon. Is there anything you want to tell me before I go? This is fun.
About 800.
Do you want me to stay or go?
Nation and. Yes. I don't want.
Do you want me to stay for another while and let you talk? Or do you want to go? I do appreciate this. Pins and needles.
Morning. Too bad.
I had a feeling there's something about this session that possibly we're getting something. I don't know. I can't understand the pins and needles in the hand in some sessions that when I turn on when I do a session and stuff. Sometimes I get the pins and needles in my hands and face, and sometimes I don't. Are you affecting me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like speaking to me?
There. What? When some ways it's a small.
I need to go soon. I need to get rest. I need to get sleep.
Why isn't it? Jacob.
You are a pain in the ass. Here, look. I'm not taking them up for you. You have to go down and get them yourself. Look, they're there.
You know. Yes.
As in,
Can you confirm your communication with me by telling me what colour t-shirt I'm wearing?
I'm in a secret. So
Something about a secret. Thought I heard black. I don't know. The static field around me is increasing quite rapidly. Could you tell me how many's communicating with me?
no.
No? How many's here? How many's talking?
this is
Done.
Goes to show you that the PSP7 can be a quiet box.
Trump Tower.
Trump Tower.
And when I what who
Even.
I'm going to say goodbye soon.
ever want
Would you like me to give you an opportunity to speak again? Will you talk to me again if I come back? Because you'd be very welcome.
me?
That.
is now 2:26.
I mean,
It's time for my bed.
main.
All of
I think I may have got some communication tonight, so thank you very, very, very much. I really appreciate it.
in
I'm going to turn off now. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Morning, God.
tell them
Thought it said heaven there, but I don't know. I'm turning off right now. So I'm going to say good night, and thank you. There we go. What was that about? But there you have it. PSP7. Some people like them, some people hate them. The reason why people sort of hate them is because they're noisy. Not noisy on the quiet mode, the magnitude mode. It's the only way I actually use this box is on quiet mode. And it is very, very clean. Very, very clean audio. Compared to actually most of my boxes. If not all. It is quite... I stayed away from these until last year. Last year I bought my first PSP7 last year, and I've been doing ITC for a couple of years. Back doing ITC since 2017, and I avoided the PSP7 like the plague because I've seen so many videos and you know people doing spurt box sessions, and I go, oh no, not the PSP7. the noise, and then people were putting them through noise gate. I put them through noise gate. I stopped using noise gate, I've told you before, because it's like if you use a noise gate, sometimes you can be cutting out those low tones. That's why I don't use them, you know. But quiet mode, magnitude mode, very, very clean audio from that, as you can see. And the reason why I use a short little lead on a transmitter box like that is when you're on AM, sometimes there's an internal antenna on these. On AM, it's a coil and that. And in a lot of radios, you don't have an antenna at all. And actually, when you plug your headphones into them, that acts as an antenna. But you could pick up interfering signals through a long lead. So I use a kind of a medium short lead here with a transmitter to my Bluetooth speaker, and it cuts out a lot of the static noise. You're not getting that static bursts and that. But that was an interesting session, I thought. I'm looking forward to listening back to that. As I always do, I left the session the way it is, not putting subtitles into it because I don't want to be putting words into people's mouths and that. But You know, I'm going to go through that session, see what I got. It's raw, on the moment sort of thing, and that's the way I do my sessions. You know, don't have any fancy intros or breaks or jump cuts or anything like that. Just run the thing, as long as it's recorded and that, and see, did I get evidence afterwards? And usually it takes more than one listen. You may pick up something and then run back on it, keep going back over it and that, and sometimes having to enhance it a little bit, because there is low tones there too. And then the things that you look out for is listen for the rhythm of when you got your snippets of sound, and see if there's a break in that routine, and does it correspond with a response. You know, because we had a couple of times there tonight where it went out of rhythm, it came out with longer words that it would normally come out with. That's one of the things that you kind of look for as well. You know, you're looking for a change of tone. Sometimes when you get what you think is a response, the tone sounds different than the normal tone of the radio. If you can understand where I'm coming from, it's very hard to explain, but when you do a lot of sessions, you'll get to hear that different type of tone. But anyway, I'm going to go because I'm absolutely tired. It's 2:30 in the morning now, and yeah, I was just having a cup of tea, my last cup of tea of the night, and thought, you know, while I'm sitting here, why not run a session? And I did put on the 12-587, and I thought I need something a little bit more quieter tonight, and picked the P-SB7. You know, if used with the quiet mode, the magnitude mode, a very good spur box. You know, and we didn't go fully slow. I tend to run mine in a kind of a lot of the time I run it as slow as possible, and that. And yes, you get more radio words, but there's a possibility of getting longer responses there. You know, that's the way I run it. A lot of people run it at the fastest rate possible, so there's no chance of long words coming out. But does that affect communication of getting longer words? I don't know. It's just the way I run. It's just the way I run with these, you know. You know, some people say that no, you need to run it faster and that. I like to run it kind of slow. It's the way I kind of run it. I'm used to a way of doing things, and after doing so many sessions, you get your way of doing it, if you know what I mean. But folks, I'm gonna go. I need to get some sleep, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, people ask me what was on my t-shirt. If you see me running, run faster. And if you do see me running, you definitely need to run faster, because I normally don't run. I normally don't be scared of stuff. So anyway, bye folks.